Hello my beautiful fragrance family, Dustin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification, and I'm just going to keep on giving you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews. That $40-ish and $100 range, most of these are way less than that. And a good number of these you can find at your local rack stores, and the one I got for you today, I've been looking for. I thought maybe it was discontinued. I scooped it up. I had an idea of what I thought it was going to smell like because I had the body wash, and the body wash was basically a burnt whiskey barrel, so that's what I was expecting when I picked up Cremo Distillers Blend. Standard Cremo bottle. The only difference is the sticker is black on this, the lid is black, and that is unique to this particular house. Forgive the noise if you hear that outside. Atomizer lid on these are hit or miss. Some of them are really bad, some of them are pretty snug, and that atomizer itself is consistent on every one of these. They're pretty much the same, decent atomizers. So did I get the burnt whiskey barrel that I was expecting from the body wash in this one? And I can say I did, but the difference is this has a much fresher citrus quality right up top. I don't know where it's getting that from because I've looked up the notes on this through different websites and everything. For Grantica, what's on the box, I can't find anything that says citrus. So I don't know where that's coming from. But to me, it almost has that same kind of citrus that you'll get in like the knockoffs or the dupes of like Creed Aventus. That same kind of bright like lemon or something that's up in the top of that is what you're gonna get in this. Yeah, it's kind of noisy, and I don't want to edit it out because this will be like the 7th time recording this video because my microphone keeps coming unplugged somehow. So forgive the garbage truck. Bad timing. So yeah, much more citrusy up top than I expected originally. It's much fresher up top. I thought this was going to be exclusively for cool weather, for like dark environments, cloudy, rainy, things like that. But this is fresh enough that it will actually work in like the spring. I wouldn't say the summer, but spring, fall, winter. It's more versatile than I expected. And if it was based on just the opening alone, this would work for pretty much any age bracket. But because the dry down on this thing has a little bit more wood smokiness in the whiskey coming out, it's a bit more mature than it is youthful. So the whiskey accord in this, it's like a Kentucky bourbon or something. And it's clearly there. It's clearly there. And it's a sweet bourbon, a very spiced, sweet bourbon with that burnt incense type of a smell, or burnt vetiver kind of a smell. So you do get the smokiness, you do get the whiskey and the woods like I get in my body wash, but it's just not as loud. It's not focused only on the smoky whiskey part of this thing. It has other things, and it's pretty cool, like, you know, discovering things in fragrances. It's like you're unearthing something, and you know, to me the citrus is like loud and proud in this. You can detect it right up top. So yeah, unfortunately, with all that good stuff and the fact that it smells really good, the performance is not all that great. I'm not getting good performance out of it. Some of you guys might, but for me, I'm only getting like 4 hours, and that's a common theme with these Cremo fragrances. Unfortunately, some of them smell really good and last a decent amount of time, like spiced black vanilla. Even the reformulation, I'm still getting 5 or 6 hours out of it. But a lot of the other ones, it's about 4 hours. So they're real simple. They're easy to wear for the most part. The quality is actually pretty decent on them, but the performance lacks usually. So if you find this for $20, it's worth it for $20. More than that, I wouldn't say so. Especially like over 25, or if you see it for that, it's not worth that. This is a different, unique kind of smelling fragrance, and a lot of times when inexpensive fragrances try to do something unique and different, it doesn't smell too good, but they really pulled it off in this one. It doesn't smell just like anything else or everything else, and it smells good. It's very, very masculine. It's clearly a masculine fragrance, but it's not like a heavy, musky, like old man type masculine. No, this is just like a, you know, that burnt whiskey barrel with some citrus. Imagine that. Imagine a juicy, crisp lemon sprinkled on top of a whiskey barrel that has been charred. That's kind of what you're going to get with this. Really nice. And if you're not afraid of things that aren't necessarily crowd pleasing, and you see this thing in the wild for $20 or under, go ahead and roll the dice on it. And yeah, like I said, spring, fall, winter, daytime even, or when it's like a rainy day, it's like a cooler rainy day. This works good for that. So that's my final thoughts on Cremo's Distillers blend, and with that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed, take care of yourself always, and until next time.